What's up, everybody? So it's another day after. I spent a Nero in Daleville, and then I spent a Zero yesterday in Daleville, and we're leaving this morning from the Howard Johnson's. Nice little place here. It's like $50 to stay, continental breakfast, everything you need within walking distance. There's a Wendy's, Outfitter, coffee shop, Kroger. We're all set, good to go. Nice friendly people here too, so we will be taking off momentarily and heading back out to the trail. So if you're coming northbound into Daleville, that little spot right there, a little dirt track right across the way there is where you come out, and the AT continues right across the little highway here. I think it's Route 220. And yeah, the Howard Johnson is right back over there. So I don't know. For what it's worth, dangerous little road crossing, but hey, whatever. And yeah, up we go again. Hikers hiking. You can see the double blazes right there. So this is the trail as we are out of Daleville. We're about 2 or 3 miles in. And not too bad. Some casual ups and downs, but the trail is so smooth. Can only hope and pray that it stays like this. So we should pass the full hard knob shelter fairly soon. And then there are 2 shelters after it. I think one's 13 total miles for the day. The other will be 18. So see what happens. See where we go. So we've reached the second shelter of the day, and yeah, just gonna continue on right by it because I'm not staying there. Got 7-ish miles to the next one. Not too many views today either, so sorry if the video's a little lax on views, but just been green tunnel almost all day. No views, nothing really worth filming. So, but yeah, there's the shelter right off there. Apparently there was water right off too, but yeah, whatever. Gonna push on. It's only like 3 or 3:30 or something, so we're going to the next one. So we're on the AT, about 14, I think, miles into the day, and yeah, we just pop out here. So it says to go left. It looks like there's a white blaze on the Guillotine sign down there. Yeah, there's one on the fence there, but let's go check out this little overlook. So this is apparently the view from Taylor Mountain. And of course, you can drive up here. The road, which, I don't know, kind of lame, I guess, but hey, whatever, it is what it is. Not everybody can hike sweet mountains. Pretty cool view up here, I guess. Hurting today, aching. But hey, whatever, it is what it is. Everything is what it is. So we're pushing on, looks like another 4 or 5 miles, roughly. So, and we'll be at Boblet Gap Shelter. Interesting name, Boblet. Let's do it. So, hiking along, here we are again, at yet another outlook, another one that you can drive to. The trail's essentially been following the road the entire way over here. Oh, pretty cool view, pretty cool. Let's jump up here, we'll check it out. We're gonna press on. It's literally like deja vu. It's like the exact same thing. Apparently right up there, there's trash up here. I have nothing to throw away. It's disappointing. Good morning. So we stayed at Boblet Gap Shelter. You see it right here behind me.
Not too bad. If you come down here looking for a tent spot, good luck. There's like 2 if you're lucky. So plan on staying in the shelter or just coming down, grabbing water and trying to find something somewhere else, I guess. But yeah, not a bad day yesterday. 18 miles, a little over. I think it was like 18 and a half, but a couple little views. Apparently we crossed the Blue Ridge Parkway, which is the big road up here, with tons of overlooks and stuff. And I guess that goes on for like 100 miles. So yeah, so we'll see, maybe some more today. Aiming for another 18, but play it by ear.
Yeah, I guess this is what the next however many miles are like. Came out of the woods there, on the street here. Beautiful little outlooks all along the street. This is the Blue Ridge Parkway, which I did not know existed. Apparently it runs about 100 miles, or maybe even longer. I read a sign on the way over here. It said the AT crisscrosses this for like 100 miles. So I feel like we're gonna see a lot of this in the next couple days. So, moving on. So this is how the trail looks running around the Blue Ridge Parkway. So the road's down on our right somewhere. You can't really see it though, it's downhill. But the plus side, the terrain up here hasn't been too terrible. It's relatively smooth. A lot of little ups and downs, but nothing too crazy. So we follow this. It looks for like roughly 10 miles. We come to some sort of swimming hole, supposedly. And then it looks like the last 8 miles of the day are gonna be the toughest. So we'll see. All right, we've made it about a little over, or a little at 10 miles. So just took a lunch break down to the Jennings Creek, it was called. So nice little swimming hole down there. Didn't take video. There were people in there, and you know, privacy, whatever. Not gonna be that weirdo. So we're moving on. It is just past 1, and we have the 2 most difficult and longest climbs of the day. Looks somewhere around 2,500 feet, between 25 and 3,000 feet of total elevation. And we dropped down about 1,000 feet at some point too, so 8 more miles to Cornelia's shelter. It's gonna be rough. See if we make it. And it's 1, which means the sun is directly in the middle of the sky, making everything extremely hot. I believe it's in the 90s today, so it's been a sweaty one. Made it up that climb, the first one, which is about 1,000 feet directly up, and then you just come right back down. But like you read about, went up and down. And yeah, I didn't refill my water before I went up, so I had less than half a liter, and I'm empty right now. I thought on the map it said that it was a mile in, but it's a little over 2 miles to the next water source. So that's nice. Just gonna die out here, 90-something degrees. But keeping on. The rain, luckily, going downhill still isn't too bad. Besides the ups and downs today, the terrain has been pretty much a godsend. Just dirt, you know, so nothing too crazy. Keep moving. We made it. Oh my God, achy. So the climb goes up 2,500 feet. We did 2,500 feet in like 4 miles. It levels off in 2 places, and then once you get to the top, it just goes right up and back down. But there's no switchbacks. It's just hard, so just up. But we did it, and we're here. So gonna eat and just go to bed or something. Kick it. Ugh, what a rough day. Next morning, we're out on the trail. Left that last shelter around 8:30 this morning. We're here. First stop this morning, Black Rock Overlook. Let's go check it out. So we are out on Black Rock Outlook. Not too shabby of a view. Not too bad. Gonna press on now. Again, aiming for about 18 today, but the terrain looks a little more challenging than the last 2 days, so we'll see. We'll see what happens, see how it goes. All right, so we're walking. We're on top of some pretty high elevation right now. We're heading toward Apple Orchard View or something like that. Apparently there's a FAA tower up there, but supposedly the views are really nice. So we're walking toward that right now. Terrain is not the most forgiving. Got some good old rocky mess that we're walking down, but all in all, it's not too bad. There's some decent ups, like you go up 200 feet, drop 200 feet, you know. So, but we're moving along well. So keep on keeping on. All right, we made it to the top of the first big climb today. Hot one. Woo! It's supposed to be in the 90s today, but we're up. It took about an hour to get up here, but you can see behind me the Death Star. I mean, the FAA tower back there. And supposedly there's a cool view or two on top of here. I think this is called Apple Orchard Mountain. So we'll try to find that view. We are at a section of the trail called the Guillotine. So you just walk right under there. Here we go. Oh man. We made it. We lived. That's good. On to the next one. We've only gone about 4 miles today. Just a little bit more actually. But the terrain, a lot of ups and downs, so not too worried about that. Hopefully it gets a little bit more easy. Maybe. Doubtful. All right, and we have made it to one of the nicest little outlooks I've seen in a while. I think this is right off a parking area, but we're on Thunder Ridge Outlook. Beautiful, beautiful view down below. It's nice, nice little stone area. I feel like I'm in a castle. So, show you the view right now. All right, and we're gonna continue on. Made 6.5, maybe, I don't even know miles today, so we gotta make some more, a lot more, about 11, so gotta roll. Whew. In case you can't tell, I'm dripping right now. We just went up the steepest climb, I believe, of the day. We are on Highcock Knob, but we just got to the top. It's about 800 feet up in very short distance, less than a mile up, and then you go directly back down the same elevation on the other side. So dying. It's like 2 o'clock, definitely in the 90s. A little bit humid, but not too bad overall. But anyway, we're moving on. Not sure exactly how many miles into the day we are, 11, 12 maybe. And today I think I'm just gonna keep going until I don't feel like walking anymore, so I have no real set destination to end my day at. So, see where I end up. So we're just past the shelter that would have been right around 18 miles. It was packed, tons of kids in a group there, but check out this guy. First one of these I've seen on the trail. He looks like he's seen some things. Look at the back of his shell, all cracked up. So he looks like he's been in a fight or two. Maybe a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle in disguise. Anyways, we're pressing on. Apparently within the next mile, if I find a spot, I can camp there. But then after that, I can't camp for another mile or so because it's restricted near the big bridge that's down here. And yeah, there's one after that around like 2.5 miles. So I don't know. We'll see. It's 5:30. Pushing it.